And welcome back, to the place where you want to be. No, I should have. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. A little yellow there. For those of you who actually listen to our music, you are in the cool club. But I digress. So Deathbattle obviously had Batman versus Iron Man. They came back with full force. And you know what? I will not say it's one of like the top 10 Deathbattle fights, but it was a pretty good fight. I thought it wasn't like a terrible fight by any stretch of the means. I will say there were some things I'm like, well, they showed off a few things from one character, but not the other character. I don't know. There was a couple things where I felt maybe they could have done a bit more. Overall, I didn't get this right. Well, basically, you're just going to start, because I ended up going even on the first half of the season, 5-5. So we're basically going to go with the last half of the season even, and right now I'm 0-1. I ultimately did agree with their assessment, though, although I do feel there could have been a bit more that could have been done. Either way, I digress. But they announced the next one, and of the ones that we saw from the preview battle, we know that I think Akuma's coming. That's probably going to be Akuma versus Shao Kahn. We know that Akora's coming. No idea who Akora's fighting. You know the Macho Man Randy Savage and Kool-Aid Man fight's coming. Madara versus Aizen is coming. Alucard versus Dio is coming. I might have missed one, but those are 6 of the 10 coming. And we already have Batman v Superman. Or Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman. Well, we did not get this one in the preview. Goku Black versus the Reverse Flash. Thrawn. Now, I had to double, because I've watched Dragon Ball Super from beginning to end, so I know Goku Black very well. Thrawn is a bit of a unique one in Reverse Flash. I'm like, I have to look into what Thrawn's actual abilities are. And Thrawn is actually very powerful. Thrawn has basically a negative speed force. Now, this allows him very similar abilities to someone like Barry or other speedsters who use the Speed Force, and he can actually siphon off energy from individuals who have the Speed Force as well, and even siphon off like years of their age. He can go back in time, alter reality by basically plopping them out of time, and it has no repercussions apparently. And maybe not many ways, but in some ways, Thrawn is actually more dangerous than Barry Allen is, or than Wally West is. But the question is he going to be able to beat Goku Black? And that is a very tricky one, because Thrawn has a couple abilities that I don't think Goku Black has an accounted for, particularly stealing age off of someone. Now, this whole ability to steal and channel energy through other Speed Force users, that's not going to matter in this fight, because obviously Goku Black is not a Speed Force user. So he does have that benefit where a couple of those abilities don't do anything against him. He isn't as fast as Barry either. He can still do like the time travel stuff and things along those lines, but he's not actually as fast as the Flash. As far as I know, he's not as fast as the Flash, but he can siphon off energy to become as fast as the Flash, or faster in theory. But in general, I don't think he is quite as fast as the Flash. The question is it's Deathbattle. The problem I have here, it's going to be Deathbattle. And Deathbattle has kind of nerfed a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters. A lot of Dragon Ball. Goku got... Look, whether you believe Goku didn't get his fair due in Goku v Superman or not, I personally don't think he does. I still fall in the camp that thinks Goku should have won. But even if I did think that Superman should have won... As for everything I know about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they nerfed the shit out of Goku in that fight. Whereas with Broly, I think they overplayed Broly quite frankly. Although, who knows, maybe Broly is that strong. But Goku Black I'm worried about what they may do for Goku Black. Because Goku Black is someone who's equivalent to basically Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, who have basically a universal level of power. They are basically beings capable of destroying a universe if they basically use their abilities and powers properly. And Goku Black falls in that spectrum of characters who are universal level threats. Goku Black has all of Goku's abilities, capable of going his own version of Super Saiyan Rose. I doubt they're going to use the fact that in some expanded media, not canon media, mind you, he had gained actually a Super Saiyan 3 form of this Rose version. But he's capable of using, Energy Blast, Instant Transmission, which is basically instantaneous. Although, if we're to use Barry as an example, Barry is actually able to beat teleporters. That's how fast Barry was. And that's freaking instantaneous movement. Literally. So, how fast do you have to be for that? Barry literally can break the fabric of reality. Thawne can do that too, but just not to the same level, and not as often, though he can still do it to some degree. Of course, my knowledge of him is limited based on what I can find. But I do know he can break reality in his own way, too. It's just not like not like what we saw in the Archie Sonic versus Flash video. But no, Goku Black can break reality, too, to some degree. Like, he literally tore a hole in the fabric of reality, siphoned off the energy from that, made duplicates of himself to fight Goku and Vegeta. And the only reason they disappeared is because ultimately he just went to go find the other Zamasu. See, the thing here is that we're not dealing, because if I'm going to be flat out honest, if we were dealing with Fused Zamasu and everything that he ultimately did, my money would be on Fused Zamasu. But the fact is, we're only dealing with Goku Black. Goku Black also has a time ring that he wears, which is what he allows him to basically stay in time and, kind of travel to some degree. And I think that's why this is another reason it got chosen, that these are basically dark versions of our heroes. I'm also wondering, because Deathbattle does sometimes, they're mostly not biased, but I shouldn't say that for anyone who hasn't already watched the most recent one. There could be an excuse for why Reverse Flash could win. I'm just gonna lay that out there. But no, most likely that's. See, overall, power-wise, energy-wise, Goku Black's still he's got the clear edge, and fighting ability too. Goku Black's got the clear edge. Varied ability, though, I think Reverse Flash is a bit more varied in his ability. I think he's probably naturally faster too, although that's debatable. I'm not one of those people who checks out the power scalings that much. I'm sure there's maybe an art with the instant transmission. It really doesn't matter how fast Reverse Flash technically is, as long as he's not doing any time shenanigans or dimension popping. But sorry, I got like an itch. There it is. But I don't know. I'm going to put my money down. I want it to be Goku Black because I like Goku Black a bit more. Even though the Goku Black arc was kind of, it had its moments, but it was, but I'm a big Dragon Ball Z guy, and I love DC still, too. But I think I am going to put my money on the Reverse Flash. And I say that for two reasons. One, I think he's got enough varying abilities, plus the age stealing. I don't know if Goku Black's going to have a counter for having his whole years siphoned off of his body, or possibly the being pulled from time thing, because that time ring only does so much with old time shenanigans stuff. But also, I kind of want Goku Black to win, so if I bet against Flash, or bet on Flash, maybe that means that it's going to be Goku Black that wins. So my money will be on Reverse Flash for this battle. By the way, just to point out near the end of the video, because I forgot to at the beginning, this thumbnail is by Tsukiyome141. Do want to give credit to anyone who made the thumbnail that I did not make. Anyway, thanks for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed. Who do you got in this fight and why? Put in the comments below. Let me know. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll review it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. Thanks for watching. And I've got a couple videos that I'm going to do today. So keep your eyes out for those videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.